So I would like you to draw a simple circle like that with your black pencil, with the pen with your black pencil here. And the size of this that I am drawing, let's put it around here so it does not interfere with my, let's just push that a bit higher. So I'm gonna do it here so it doesn't interfere with the shadows of the ribbon later on. So the circle that I'm drawing, and it doesn't have to be a very perfect circle, is about 1.5 centimeter across. And this is just a circle, yeah? So I'm going to talk to you about pressure control because that's very important, and I'm going to be asking you all the time, low pressure, high pressure, medium pressure. So I want you to know what I mean, right? So we are going to use one pencil, which is our black pencil, and turn this simple two-dimensional circle into a ball, okay? So we don't need a reference for that. So we're going to imagine that the source of light is here. So our highlight is going to be around, we're going to create a highlight around here, right? So I'm going to just mark that down really, really gently like that. Okay, and it's bigger than what I want to create, but I'll tell you, you will find out in a minute why it is bigger than the highlight, okay? So my pencil is very, very sharp, right? And on a smooth paper like a Strathmore or on Bristol plate, or if you're working on vellum, or if you are working on any hot press paper, watercolor hot press paper, even on a copy paper or cartridge paper, your pencil need to be very, very sharp, okay? So sharp pencil, gentle pressure. We're going to start from here, and we are going to do gentle pressure. Okay, when I say gentle pressure, I'm going to show you on my hand here so you can see, right? So if my hand was my paper, let's just do it here. When I say hard pressure, that is hard pressure, right? So I am indenting into my skin and I can feel that, right? But intermediate pressure or medium pressure is something like that, okay? And the light pressure is something like that. People say that if you are drawing on a tomato, it should be so light that it does not actually break the skin, right? So this is light pressure. This is hard pressure, like that. And the medium is something in between. I have an extra light pressure as well, where you hover over the surface of the of your paper and let your pencil to touch the paper accidentally. And we're going to use that as well. So that is extra light, okay? I am going to repeat that again and again. So don't worry if you didn't get it completely. So this is light pressure, the one that wouldn't break the tomato skin. So I am, not me, but the tip of the pencil is actually touching the paper consistently. The strokes are circular, like that. Circular. But in dense, with a high density. So they are close to each other. I'm not losing much gaps in here. So this is my first layer, and I thought that this would be a very good warm-up exercise for you to start. Because doing the ribbon is all about using different pressure and blending. So this is my first layer, and when I say first layer, I mean something like this. So it is quite translucent, and I'm gonna stop around here, around the circle that I created before, and that is why I made this circle larger than the highlight that I am going to create, because we're going to make a transition into that. So that is my first layer, okay? Let's go for the second layer. and up to at least second and third layer, we're not going to use anything higher than light pressure. Okay, so I'm going to add another layer here, and I'm going to speed up, going like that, consistently adding another layer of pencil here. And as I am coming towards that highlight, about a millimeter before that, I either stop or I reduce my pressure. At any point, if you feel your pencil's gone blunt or it's not sharp enough, feel free to sharpen your pencil. And every pencil is different, so you shouldn't wait for me to do it. If you feel your pencil is not sharp enough, just go ahead and sharpen it. So I stop there, about 1 millimeter. I'm going to go back and start another layer here. And this time I'm going to ask you to change your pressure. So here I am using intermediate pressure, like medium pressure, not hard pressure, medium pressure. And as I'm going towards the highlight, I gradually reduce my pressure. So as you can see, I'm creating a lighter impact on that ball, right? I still have more layers to add here before I work on the highlight. Again, from here and again, about medium pressure. So I'm adding more and more layers in the dark part, which is, the shadowy part in here, all around, and then reducing my pressure around here, going with less pressure, less and less, until I actually let go. So around here is my extra light pressure, the one that I said I would like just hover and let my pencil to touch the paper accidentally. Okay, so let's go and work from here. So again, I start from where about 1 millimeter out to be able to control the pressure. And as I'm going inside that highlighty area, I reduce the pressure and I let more and more space between my strokes. So can you see that it is getting less and less, less and less. And I stop around here. And that was why I said to you, we are going to make it a bigger size than it is going to finally end up being. Right, so now it already looks a three-dimensional ball with a highlight, but I'm gonna make it perfect now. So coming here, I'm gonna add some more layers, and this time feel free to go slightly more than medium pressure, still not a high hard pressure, but enough to make it dark, because now that we know this is gonna be dark, we get sort of cheeky, more brave, and put more layers and more pressure here, make it really dark, okay? And then as I go up again, I start to reduce the pressure. So now I am doing my sort of the hardest light pressure, if that is a good term, and higher and higher and higher until I can get to here. And in here I hold my pencil like this. Can you see that? So I stop myself from putting too much pressure, even if I want to. So now I'm just going over this part and making the highlight smaller, but with just dots, really, very scattered dots. Okay, so that is finished now, but no object looks three-dimensional without a shadow, right? So here we are, shadow, and a shadow is darkest right underneath your object and lighter as it goes further. So there you are.